So, for those who don't know me, my name is Fred Oliveira. I'm a user experience designer and a founder of a company called We Break Stuff. So, we have a funny name, and apparently I have a funny first slide, but my talk is not funny at all. In the past 5 years, I have considered myself an entrepreneur. And this means that I have funny schedules, do all sorts of stuff. It all started like in 2005 when I went to work for what is now known as the #1 blog on technology in the world. Back then it was only Mike Harrington, I'm talking about TechCrunch. Then I joined, became one of the writers and co-editor and designer. So we did all sorts of stuff. From there, I went to another company with Mike, which was called Edgio. It failed miserably. Then I came back to Portugal, and somehow I thought it was brilliant to start my own company. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you not to do what I did. I'm going to tell you not to become an entrepreneur because it's, can I swear on stage? It's a clusterfuck. Your life is going to become a mess. And apparently, 5 years later, I consider myself a big idiot. Here's why I believe entrepreneurs are idiots. Entrepreneurs are idiots because the first thing that you'll notice about an entrepreneur is that their brain acts differently. My brain acts differently. I think I'm really, really weird because this is the normal human brain. It has lobes. This is not a neuroscience class. I'm not going to talk about the lobes. But apparently normal people have this, and I have those. So I have work lobes. And work lobes, they're not fun at all. I have a life lobe, but it's really tiny in the back of my mind. So real life doesn't really work for me, or for any of these entrepreneurs, idiots. The second thing that you'll notice about entrepreneurs is that they do not have clocks. I have none. I haven't used a clock since, well, 2005, maybe earlier than that. Entrepreneurs have no sense of time. I don't know what time I'm going to go to bed. I have no idea what time I'm going to get up in the morning. Sometimes I get up in the afternoon. Because basically, for the entrepreneur, there's no such thing as time. There's always, as MC Hammer would say, hammer time. Celso actually told me to have a bit of time to procrastinate, but I don't think I can do that. It seems like all my time is dedicated to work and thinking about work. I get to bed thinking about it. I don't even have a life. After my girlfriend right there, so no. Your wallet will become empty. Mine is empty. I don't even have a wallet. I have a microphone. Yeah, entrepreneurs have this really, really weird relationship with their bank accounts. For a long time, I did no money, and I made a lot of money, and then I spent all my money. And now I make a little bit of money. It's fun. But yeah, for normal people have piggy banks, whereas entrepreneurs have emo piggy banks with suicidal tendencies because they never know how much money they're going to have. And D for what life is like for an entrepreneur. There is no entrepreneur. Your social life will be compared to that of a carrot. And carrots do not have fun. They do not have coffee. They do not go out and dance in nightclubs. They don't do anything. They sit there with people, not carrots, entrepreneurs do. They sit at their computers and think about whatever it is they're trying to do, which is odd. So anyway, I was thinking about about this talk. This is the first time I give this talk. Sometimes I apparently find you motivating and not demotivating you. But I'm going to talk about what motivates these people, idiots. So they take pride in working for themselves. So it's what I do. I keep working for myself because I cannot stand the idea of working for another company. I have been offered jobs at other companies, big companies, small companies. But no, I want to work for myself. I have apparently no sense of what a boss is, because they don't make sense to me. I'm my boss. And just like me, there's a couple of people, well, not a couple, hopefully there's a few there, but there's people out there who believe that there should be no boss. So yeah, entrepreneurs work for themselves. They work on these new ideas. Sometimes they need to know what those are. It's what I do. I don't know what I do all day. They apparently fix real problems. Have you checked in at the wallet at Foursquare? What problem does that solve? Yeah. Or Twitter. Are you Twitter? Yeah. So yeah, that's not a problem too, or either. So yeah, these people, they solve real problems. They enjoy failure, whatever the fuck that means. Yeah, failure's not fun at all. I mean, what's fun about failure? You are miserable all day, you work a year around an idea and somebody fails, idiots. All it is to say that these people are odd, awkward, often lonely, but yeah, this is the part where irony goes away. The fact is, these people actually change the world. So the fact that I'm not going to use Foursquare to check in and say that I'm a Twitch does not mean that Foursquare tomorrow isn't going to be a big business. It is today, if you know what Foursquare actually does and the potential that it has, or Twitter. That one's obvious already. These people, you people, hopefully, can change the world. But yeah, and I cannot be happier about what I do. The fact is that I have a pretty shitty life, if you ask any of my friends who work for Critical Software and Microsoft or Accenture. Yeah, I always say that it does. But they think I'm miserable. But the fact is, with that being said, I'm really, really, really happy. And it's only been 6 minutes. It's a long time to say this. Go make something special. Yeah, because the fact is that despite everything I've done, and I've done a lot of really wrong things, and I failed a lot, and I don't have a social life. I do now, but I think that everything I've done in the past 5 years has led me, well, here, and apparently people are listening to me, so I must have done something right. Fact is, I'm really, really happy with what I do, and I really, really believe that entrepreneurs are the future, and you can be that too. And I hope you can act it. I hope you take this opportunity at Switch and to talk with me. Not necessarily just to listen to what I'm saying, because I'm talking crap, but to talk amongst yourselves, and hopefully, if everything goes right, new companies can come out of the audience, not necessarily off the stage. So feel free to ask me anything. I'm F on Twitter. That's a really, really short username. It's fun. And email me at any time. And yeah, I'm going to be there in a bit for questions.